morning, students. Welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 9 Economics, Chapter 1, The Story of Village Palampur. I hope all of you studied those topics very well and you all performed very well in your test paper. Let us recollect the content we learned in the previous classes. Who introduced the concept of Green Revolution? M.S. Swaminathan. What was the main feature, important feature of land? Land is fixed. Then how to grow more products or more crops from the same piece of land? By using multiple cropping and modern technology, we have to increase production from the same piece of land. Today, we will discuss different topics like how is land distributed between the farmers of Palampur? Who will provide labor? The capital needed in farming. The sale of surplus farm products. And the last topic, non-farming activities of Palampur. Children, let's get ready and begin our topic with the first one. How is land distributed between the farmers of Palampur? The people didn't have sufficient land for cultivation. How is land distributed between the farmers of Palampur? You must have realized how important land is for farming. Unfortunately, not all the people engaged in agriculture have sufficient land for cultivation. In Palampur, about 1/3 of the 450 families are landless. That means out of 450 families, 150 families are landless. Most of them Dalits have no land for cultivation. More than half of the area of the village is covered by plots that are quite large in size. In Palampur, there are 60 families of medium and large farmers who cultivate more than 2 hectares of land. A few of the large farmers have land extending over 10 hectares or more. In short, in Palampur, about 1/3 of the 450 families are landless. That means 150 families, most of them are Dalits and have no land for cultivation. Of remaining families who own land, 240 families cultivate less than 2 hectares of land, which does not give much profit. In Palampur, there are 60 families of medium and large farmers who cultivate more than 2 hectares of land. A few of the large farmers have land extending over 10 hectares or more. Who will provide the labor? After land, labor is next most necessary factor in agriculture. Small farmers along their families cultivate their own fields, thus cutting cost of labor. Medium and large farmers hire farm laborers to work on their fields. Farm laborers come from landless farmers or farmers cultivating small fields. The main features of laborers in Palampur. In rural areas have abundant labor. Hard work and manual labors are there. Then they use tractors for ploughing, harvesters for harvesting and threshers for threshing. The laborers get wages in terms of cash, kind and meals. Cash in terms of money and kind in terms of grains, then meals in terms of daily foods. The only problem is they get seasonal or daily employment.
Why are the wages of farm laborers lower than that of the minimum wages? What are the reasons behind this? Because there is heavy competition among the farm laborers in Palampur. So people agree to work at a lower wage rate.
The capital needed in farming. The modern farming methods require a great deal of capital so that the farmer now needs more money than before. There are two types of farmers, large and medium farmers, then small farmers. Most small farmers have to borrow money to arrange for the capital. They borrow from large farmers or the village money lenders or the traders who supply various inputs for cultivation. The rate of interest on such loans is very high. They are put to great distress to repay the loan. Sale of surplus farm products. The farmers have produced wheat on their lands using the three factors of production. The wheat is harvested and the production is complete. Farmers retain a part of the wheat for the family's consumption and sell the surplus wheat. The traders at the market buy this wheat and sell it further to shopkeepers in the towns and cities. Other large and medium farmers sell the surplus farm products. A part of the earnings is saved and kept for buying capital for the next season. Thus, they are able to arrange for the capital for farming from their own savings. Some farmers might also use the savings to buy cattle, trucks, or to set up shops. In short, when harvesting is completed, a part of wheat is kept for family's consumption and surplus is sold to traders in market and they sell them further to shopkeepers in towns and cities. But this happens with medium and large farmers only, as small farmers have little surplus wheat.
Let's conclude today's session by recollecting all the topics. How is land distributed among the farmers of Palampur? Only a few farmers cultivate 10 hectares or more. Then there are two categories of farmers. First category includes medium and large farmers. The second category includes small farmers. Medium and large farmers have their own savings from farming for the next cultivation. But what about this condition of small farmers? They have to borrow money from the large farmers or from the money lenders. Children, please note that the corresponding URL, test paper and notes of the lesson are also attached along with this class. Make use of these available resources. Study well and attend the test paper without fail.